100 of the best sci-fi movies, man. As laid down by me, your boy C, the host. I'm hosting this stuff right here on the Pop Rican Network, man. We're just talking sci-fi movies. 100 of them, to be exact. I took what I think are 100 best sci-fi movies. I ranked them. I racked them. I stacked them. I diced them. I sliced them. And we're rolling out one a day for the first 100 days of the year. Man, we're just keeping this bad boy. We just want to get more science fiction in your life. I have seen the occasional post here and there as we do these one a day where people are like, oh, I've never checked out this movie, or hey, I've been meaning to watch this movie. And that's the point of this whole thing. It's not to shamelessly grab as many listens as I can. The point is, man, to bring awareness. That's the whole point of Pop Rican in general, really. But we're shining the spotlight heavy on science fiction movies, man. Yesterday, we talked about number 42 on that list. It's The Fly. It's Goldblum at his most, yes. Just slowly decomposing into a common brundlefly with the scene of him like spitting onto his food to let the acid, break down, the enzymes break it down so he could eat it. Oh, that's so fucking gross. Gina Davis, you monster, for sticking around with that, man. Yesterday was Fly. Today, man, we're talking about number 41 on this here list. Star Wars, man. We're back in the camp of Star Wars like we were 2 days ago with The Force Awakens. This time around, it is Rogue One, a Star Wars story, man. This is the first non-Star Warsy Star Wars, not having to do with any of them fucking Skywalkers that we get, man. This one is Rogue One, man, directed by Gareth Edwards. A rebellion built on hope. I'll give it a B-, I guess. B-C+. I'll let you decide on that one. That's exactly what it is, that's for sure. Straight to the point on that tagline. A rogue band of resistance fighters unite for a mission to steal the Death Star plans and bring a new hope to the galaxy. Oh, I see what you did there. This is Star Wars' Dirty Dozen. That's what this movie is. It's the bunch of people go on the impossible odds mission. It's the Inglorious Bastards. It's the Seven Samurai. It's the mission that's pretty much ill-fated and doomed from the outset. But these brave souls are like, fuck it, we're going to give it a run anyways. This movie came with its own bit of drama, man. This is how reshoots came into the public consciousness. Something that's damn near baked into every production schedule for movies for quite some time now. But they're like, yeah, man, Rogue One is going back for reshoots. And everyone's like, oh no, Rogue One sucks. It's like, no, man, you can pick up reshoots. There is a very visible clip in the trailer that looks badass that is not in the movie, where that TIE fighter just comes up behind Jyn Erso out there when she's out there on the balcony. But yeah, Rogue One hit theaters, and it turned out it was just fine, man. $1 billion flick. Rogue One is high atop a lot of people's lists, man, and it is fairly high on my list as well. There's only 2 movies that really eclipse Rogue One for me. This is the movie that it didn't introduce me to Felicity Jones, but it made me look at Felicity Jones in a different way. Like, yo, Felicity Jones ain't that bad, man. She's kind of dope. It made me want to go back and check out other things she's been in. She is a very excellent actress. This is the movie that, as far as I know, really put me on the map for Diego Luna as Cassian Andor. And of course, obviously, he impressed enough people that we know that I think maybe towards the end of this year, we will get that Andor series. All about how, Cassian became the Weasley shit that he is. It's introduced me to Riz Ahmed. As far as I know, I'd have to go back and look at his resume. As Bodhi Rook, man, Forrest Whitaker, Mads Mikkelsen, Jimmy fucking Smits, who's not in enough things. Donnie Yen, of course, as Chirrut. John Wynn as Baze, Ben Mendelsohn. That's when I was like, oh, so this dude's just playing villain every day. Every day he steps on set for any movie, he's a villain. And they use movies like Rogue One and setting up for the good heel turn or face turn there in Captain Marvel there, but that's neither here nor there. Rogue One is just stealing the Death Star plans. Like, when we see Star Wars, it's like it opens up with them on the run with the Death Star plans, and you're like, all right, so some shit went down here. I am cool with this corner of Star Wars being filled. And it's just great. It's a woman helping to fan the flames of rebellion, and rebellions are built on hope and a little bit of insanity. Like, we got to go up against the odds, but we have hope on our side that we can change the world, the galaxy, for the better. But in order to do this, sometimes you got to get a little bit grimy, and that's when Cassian Andor and his people come into play. And they pull off the impossible. All get killed in the process, but they pull off the impossible. Alan Tudyk as K2SO, at the time I was like, good casting. Makes sense. I didn't realize how much sense that made until I saw the movie. Easily my favorite droid to come out of Star Wars. I'm not a big fan of the droids. I hate 3PO, love R2. Leet, Phoebe Waller-Bridge from Solo, she's got my respect. But man, it's all about the K2SO show, and he is one of the standouts of this movie. I have BB-8 as well. You can't hate BB-8. But man, there's so much great going on in this. Forrest Whitaker's doing what the fuck? Who knows? Lies. But it's still such a fun movie to watch. And it's a beautiful movie, shot by Greg Fraser, same dude who shot Dune. When they said that Roger Deakins wasn't doing Dune, I was like, all is lost. But they were like, we're getting Greg Fraser. I was like, the Rogue One motherfucker? Okay, we're back in good hands now. And you see what he did with Dune. But yeah, Rogue One, man. One of the greats as far as the Star Wars canon gives us. And that is number 41 on our list. We'll be back in 24 of the hours to talk about number 40. What's going to be? Come on back and find out right here on Paprika.